matchup, the Philadelphia Phillies take on the Kansas City Royals. Hey, Jimmy, I was in the hotel room last night, saw an infomercial where this guy had these knives that, like, they cut ball bearings in half and mufflers. Did you ever see that guy?
Yeah, he cuts a radiator hose.
Why would you do that? I don't understand. Is he selling butcher knives or, shop equipment?
Cuts a cinder block in half, and then he...
With a paring knife?
And then he cuts tomatoes.
Oh, and they got that pair of scissors that cuts a penny in half. You ever seen one of those?
Yeah, well, no.
Oh, you never seen that? It cuts a penny in half.
No, just the knife.
Hi, everyone. Tim Kitcho here with you, along with baseball legend Jim Shorts. And here's the first batter leading off. Knobloch takes a called strike. 0-1's the count.
God, that really bugs me when a guy doesn't swing at a good pitch. It literally, I want to tear my hair out. Ah! How that hurt, Tim? I tear my hair out.
And he is called out on strikes.
Hey, to the player playing this game, is your controller plugged in?
One out, nobody on base. Pearson winds up. And he looks at the pitch off the plate. And the work the hitting coaches put in with this young man has really paid off. He's being very selective today. It seems like he's a different hitter than he was last week. There's a shot, second base. And Anderson. 2 outs, nobody on base. Releases. Sends a blast right field. And Abreu puts it away. After 1/2 inning of play, we are tied at 0. And here's the batter to lead things off. Fly ball left field. And Knobloch pulls it down. One out, nobody on base. And he scorches one over the first baseman's head. Landville heads for second. Rose to first. Safe. 1 out, man on first. Got under that one to center field. Beltran fields it on the bounce. And he's out at second base. And so there are 2 outs and a runner at first base. Breaks for second, and he rubs one over the first baseman. Quinn picks it up off the bounce. Throws to second, and he beats the throw. And Rowland reaches base safely. There are 2 outs, but they do have runners on base. Hit sharply over the shortstop. And Beltran, after 1 inning of play, we are scoreless. And here comes the first batter to lead off the inning. And he wasn't fooled by that pitch out of the zone.
I can't tell if he's genius here or if he's just afraid to swing.
It's sharply into left field. And it bounces off the wall. And he's going to have to hurry to get to this one. And Sweeney is on second with a double. No outs, man on second. Hit in the air to right field. Sweeney rounds third. And Sweeney scores to put his team ahead. And Quinn is on first with a single. No outs, man on first. Line shot back to the pitcher. And Pearson reels it in. And the ball pops loose. Guns it to second. Got him. And that's 2.
I don't know how you can execute a double play any better than that unless you got 3 people out.
There are 2 outs. Base is empty. Maine takes a strike, 0-1.
Frozen with that pitch.
Drives one to center field. And Glanville with the hot dog move for the out. And that'll do it for this half inning. At the middle of 2, Kansas City leads by 1. Hit hard over the shortstop. And Knobloch makes the grab.
Now batting, number 5.
1 out. Bases are empty. Hit hard into left field. And it careens off the wall. Knobloch picks it up. And Burrell has himself a base hit. 1 out, 1 on. Hit in the air to left. And Knobloch pulls it down.
Good catch. That was a good catch.
2 outs, and they've got a man on first. The move to breaks for second. The throw to second. And he is hung out to dry. And a great move nailed the runner. After 2 innings, the Royals lead by 1. Elisea takes a cold strike. He could not pull the trigger. Pearson, now the windup. Line foul. And he shows a good eye holding up on that pitch.
He has got tremendous eyes.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Oh, if he could have hit that man, that was a beautiful pitch. That was just, oh, that's sad.
1 out, nobody on base. Gets under it to left field. And he'll make the play.
That was a gimme.
Now batting, number
2 outs, nobody on base. And he doesn't take the bait on that one.
He's got eyes of an owl, Tim. Hoo, hoo.
Sends a blast to center field. And Glanville with the showboat catch. And that ends the frame. After 2.5 innings, Kansas City leads by 1. Fly ball, center field. And Beltran taking some liberties with that catch. 1 out, nobody on base. Hit sharply second base. And Elisea. 2 outs, nobody on base. And he swung at it badly.
Hey, you cash your paycheck?
Hit in the air to center field. And Beltran makes the grab for the final out. At the end of 3, Kansas City leads by 1. Perez takes a called strike. The count is 0-1.
Now, that was just a great pitch.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, he missed it all right.
Hard ground ball toward the hole. The play at first. Out. 1 out. Bases are empty. I think he just broke the radar gun on that one. You know, the problem with this guy, Jimmy, is everything is in the wrists. And he's got it all coming back from the elbows right now. And everything in hitting is all in. And it's gone! A home run! And Beltran puts his team up by 2. You can't afford to make many mistakes to this guy, or he will make you pay. And pay for it he did. That was a shot. 1 out. Bases are empty. Sweeney takes a strike, 0-1.
Tim, do you see all day behind me? Because I ain't got all day for this guy to swing and do something.
Fly ball, foul territory. Holds up on the pitch out of the strike zone.
Tim, like my dad always used to say, patience equals... I forget, but never mind.
Sends a blast left field. He makes the grab.
If he dropped that one, that would have been a nice little hit.
stepping up to the plate.
2 outs, nobody on base. Pitch on the way. Fly ball, left center. Burrell fields this one on the bounce. Safe at first base. He just dropped the ball, and the ball is knocked loose. Quinn heading for second. The play at second, and he is tagged out. As we go to the middle of the fourth, Kansas City leads by 2. Sapan winds up. Swing and a miss, strike one. You really got to feel for a kid when he's going through a little bit of a slump. Not that he's going through a slump, but he's definitely struggling today, Jimmy. Delivers. The ball is lined over the second baseman's head. And Quinn puts it away.
The good fielders always seem to be in the right place at the right time.
Brolin, 1 for 1 this game. Singled last time up. Sapan with the windup. Sends up a drive left field. And Knobloch makes a nifty catch.
Now batting number
2 outs, nobody on base. He couldn't hold up. Now he's in the hole 0-1.
Oh, that was nice.
And that was just a terrible swing, Jim.
Oh, for you youngsters watching, that was bad.
Fires, and that's line foul.
Choke up on that bat.
Sapan, and here's the windup. Hit sharply first base. Lieberthal rounding first. Out. We've played 4. The Royals lead by 2. Randa, 0 for 1 thus far. Flied out his last at bat. And he holds up on the pitch in close. Got under that one to left field. And Randa has himself a base hit. Maine, 0 for 1 to this point. Flied out his last at bat. No outs, man on first. Is it just me, or does this guy look a little cross-eyed? Takes a called strike. 0-1 to the count. Well, of course, I'm wall-eyed, so it's hard for me to tell. And Roland makes the grab. And he popped that ball loose. And the ball pops loose. Randa heading for third. The play at second. He's out of there. And that's a double play. There are 2 outs. Base is empty. Elisea takes a called strike. The count is 0-1.
Oh, why don't you swing? You're standing there like you're waiting for a taxi. He's going to be taking a taxi to Palookaville soon there, Timmy.
And he can't pull the trigger for called strike 3.
Oh, I tell you, this player has heart. I wish he would have got a hit.
After that half inning of play, Kansas City leads by 2. Lee, nothing doing today. Flied out his last at bat. Hit sharply, but foul. Drives one, foul. The pitch. And he goes down swinging.
Oh, you go grab some bench there. I don't mean to be mean, Tom. Tim, isn't it?
1 out. Bases are empty. And that's line foul. And there's a shot to right. And he pulls it down.
Now batting number
There are 2 outs. Base is empty.
Anderson.
Delivers. And that's a wicked slider. Man, is that tough.
Ah, Tim, he missed that one low.
Sends up a drive center field. And Beltran. And so at the end of the inning, Kansas City leads by 2. Sapan, 0 for 1 to this point. Flied out his last at bat. Good eye there on the pitch outside.
This fella's hitting coach is, I don't think he's going to be with the club much longer. He could manage his own team. He's really improved all these players. He must have been looking for something high in the strike zone.
Hit hard to the shortstop. Guns it to first. He got him.
Man, I fell last night in the bathtub at the hotel. I hit my neck on the back of the soap dish thing that sticks out. I can hardly move.
Knobloch takes a cold strike.
He is spotting the balls extremely well.
Pearson, now the windup. And he lifts this one to right field. Abreu will field it on the bounce. And he's out at first base. 2 outs, nobody on base. Perez takes a called strike. 0-1's the count. He's really got to concentrate. That was a great pitch. He just let one get by him. Gets under it, center field. And Glanville reels it in. With the bottom of the inning coming up, the Royals lead by 2. And here comes the batter to the plate to lead off the inning. Drives that one to center field. And he puts it away.
Now batting,
1 out, nobody on base. Line foul. And that breaking ball is really working for him today.
That's not an easy pitch, and I'll tell you, he almost got that one. Almost did.
And he laces one over the shortstop. He makes the grab.
Oh, come on, dive for that, you sissy.
Glanville, 1 for 2 in this game. Flied out his last at bat. 2 outs, nobody on base. Stares down the pitcher. Drives one to right field. And he'll make the play. After the bottom half of the inning, the lead by 2. Beltran, 1 for 2 to this, and a new pitcher has come into the game. Hit hard, second base, and he puts it away.
now batting, number
1 out, bases are empty.
Sweeney.
Drives one to center field. And Glanville makes the catch look harder than it needed to be.
Stepping up to the plate,
2 outs, nobody on base.
Mark Quinn.
Releases. Pitch on the way.
I love the way he comes off the mound.
Wolf winds up. Infield looper to short. And he pulls it down. And that ends the top half of the inning. With the bottom of the inning coming up, Kansas City leads by 2. And now the pitch. And that's line foul. Sends up a drive. And that ball goes foul. Delivers. Swing and a miss.
Oh, boy, was that a swing.
Yeah, but he missed it.
Yeah, well,
Supan, the windup. Sends a blast. Drifting foul. Supan, the windup. Hit hard into right center. Abreu rounds first. And Abreu has a double. No outs, runner at second. Supan, and here's the windup. And that ball hit him. He's down in the dirt. He's flipping around like a fish on the deck. Lieberthal, 1 for 2 thus far. Singled last time up. No outs, runners on first and second. Hit sharply into right center. And he'll make the play. Just 1 out, men on first and second. Supan winds up. Got under that one to center field. Beltran, and he can't get to it in time. Abreu now rounding third. And Abreu narrows the deficit to 1. The throw home. And Lee ends up at third with a triple. Burrell, 1 for 2 to this point. Flied out his last at bat. There are 2 outs, but they've got a man on third. There's a drive, well hit to right field. And it ricochets off the wall. And Burrell reaches base safely. And he's safe at third base. Anderson, 0 for 2 in this game. Flied out his last at bat. 2 outs, runners at the corners. Line shot to third. The Phillies tie it up. Rose to third. He's in there safely. And Anderson has himself a single. 2 outs, runners at the corners. Sends up a drive to right field. And Quinn makes the catch for the final out. And so at the end of the inning, we are tied. Randa, 1 for 2 in this game. Singled last time up. Wolf with the windup. Randa takes a strike, 0-1.
Now, you know, he's got to swing the bat to hit it. You know, swing, come on.
Got under that one into foul territory. And he wasn't fooled by that pitch out of the zone.
He is a smart batter.
Sends a blast to center field. He makes the grab.
Stepping up to the plate.
1 out. Bases are empty. And he ropes one over the shortstop. And Burrell.
He got under that one nicely and makes a good catch, Tim.
Elisea, 0 for 2 so far. Nothing much last at bat. He struck out swinging. And he shows a good eye holding up on that pitch. Now he's being very patient at the plate. He's got a good eye today. Hit sharply, but foul.
Well, I tell you, fans, I had the best steak last night. Have you ever noticed how sharp steak knives are in a restaurant?
And he ropes one to short. Elisea rounding first. And Elisea winds up at second with a double.
Now stepping up to the plate.
2 outs now. Man on second. Supan takes a cold strike. That's not what they pay this guy for. He's got to hit that ball. Couldn't hold up. Now he's in the hole 0-2.
He swung onto that one.
Wolf, now the windup. And that's lined over the second baseman. And Glanville puts it away to retire the side. After that half inning of play, we're all tied up. Rollins, 0 for 3 at this point. Flied out his last at bat. Fly ball left field. And Knobloch pulls it in with the fancy catch.
Now batting, number 6.
Glanville, 1 for 3 on the day. Flied out his last at bat. Hit high in the air. This one has a chance. And it's gone! A home run! And Glanville puts his team ahead by 1. That was a shot. Jimmy, that's what you call ripping the cover off the ball. He smacked that thing like a smack daddy.
Oh, did he spank that thing? Man, oh man, oh man.
Jimmy, what do you make of all these home run hitters lately? Your Barry Bondses, your Ken Griffey's, your Sammy Sosas of the world. And there you have it. The Phillies get the win after a hard-fought battle. And that's going to be all for us. Tim Kitzrow for my partner Jimmy Short saying see you next time.
Thanks for watching. Man, my legs are numb.